The nanny, taking advantage of the owner's absence, used an 80,000 yuan bottle of mutai to wash her feet. What's worse, she treated the owner's house as if it were her own, secretly hiding her poor relatives in the villa. Every time the owner went out, they would throw wild parties in the villa without a care. One day, the news broke that the husband was detained abroad and couldn't return to the country. The nanny secretly rejoiced, thinking that if she could drive the wife out, the mansion would be hers. What she didn't know was, the wife had already secretly arranged a fake divorce so that her husband could return home smoothly. At that moment, the CEO was on his way home, unaware of what was happening in the villa. The people inside still treated it like their own home, until they heard the sound of the wife opening the door. Then they began frantically hiding. As soon as the wife stepped in, she saw the house in disarray. When she confronted the nanny, she was brushed off with the excuse of being too busy, trying to hold back her anger. The wife thought her husband would be back soon, so she didn't want to argue any further. She began tidying up the house and preparing dinner for her husband. But suddenly, a drunk man stumbled in, holding a bottle of alcohol, and told her to treat it like her own home. He even ordered the nanny to cook. The wife was stunned, because when the nanny was first brought in by her husband, she had claimed to be widowed and alone. The couple had taken her in out of sympathy. Now, she found out that the driver was the nanny's husband. In anger, she told the nanny that she paid her tens of thousands of yuan a month, treated her well, and provided for her. So what was she unhappy about? That she felt the need to deceive the wife and husband? But to her shock, the shameless nanny replied, saying that she had taken care of the man for years, kept the house clean, and considered herself the lady of the house. She could have anyone she wanted come over. What was the problem with that? This made the wife furious. She had never seen someone so shameless. So, she turned and grabbed her phone, planning to call her husband to tell him what had happened at home. But the man on the other end was on a plane, and didn't answer the phone. Looking at the call being disconnected, the nanny became even more certain that the man couldn't return to the country. As long as she could drive the wife away, she would be the owner of the house. She grew more and more confident. Just then, a sound came from the bedroom. The woman went in and saw a sight that made her feel utterly disgusted. A middle-aged man was sniffing her personal clothes. The woman yelled at them for invading her mansion, and threatened to call the police to have them arrested. But the nanny wasn't scared at all. She ordered all her relatives to come out, ready to drive the woman away.